It's Monday morning, but that doesn't mean you have to cry, okay? Doesn't mean you have to sit on the edge of your bed and weep. You can if you want. You know, it's a free country. It's thank God for that. Maybe thinking about it, you should get out of bed and immediately fall to your knees and thank Boris thank Boris for the rights for the human rights he has afforded you, for the right to sit on the edge of your bed naked and cry and weep into your own hands. Yeah, if it wasn't for Boris out there defending your right to sit on the edge of your bed and fucking weep at the horrors of the world. Yeah, he's out there bare-chested, sweating, fighting off the hordes of I don't know who's out there fighting against your right to sit on your bed naked and cry on a Monday morning, but probably somewhere in a cave out in Afghanistan there's a man, and he wants to take away your rights. He wants to take away your freedom to be a piece of shit. He wants to take away your freedom to sit on the edge of your bed on a Monday morning, naked, with your head in your hands, being able to smell the rich aroma of your unwashed penis just wafting up in between your laced fingers over your face. Just deeply inhaling the stench of 2 days worth now of unwashed peen. Just seeing how far you can go with it. There's often a point, I feel like, okay, so is this worth backstory? I don't know. I've had a bit of a weekend on my hands. Did an event with the Lucky Pineapple Bar up in Essex. Went very swimmingly. Car breakdown on the way back, which made things rather difficult, as you can imagine. But I mean, I was sometimes, like, when you get back from, like, okay, so I've been to festivals before whereby I've not showered for the entirety of a 3-day festival. I've had better things to do than to pass the sort of lukewarm water over my naked body in the... Basically, if you don't shower within the first 2 hours of getting to a festival, the showers are so fucked, you probably leave dirtier than you go in. So, fuck it off. And anyway, there's sometimes I mean, obviously, the shower you get when you get back home is like the best shower you've ever had. But at the same time, sometimes, like, get home and like, I want to see how far I can go with this. Like, how far, like, you know, how bad could my balls potentially smell? Would they eventually level off? Or would the smell increase to a point whereby, you know, when you walk down the street, people would just start collapsing, you know, from the cock stink inhalation? Has anyone ever tried this? Have there been any clinical studies? Have there been any sort of double-blind placebo trials? You know, live-in trials? You know, there are probably more trials of that than there are of CBD oil. But yeah, it's like, you know, last night, got home, I camped. We camped. Obviously, there were no shower facilities. So I went for a long time of hard manual labour with no washing. And last night, I was like, I could leave it until the morning. I didn't. I showered as soon as I got in. Don't DM me calling me a cunt, calling me a cuck, calling me a smelly-dicked clown. All of those things are true, but I already know, so you don't have to inform me. It's not going to be news to me. It's not going to be a shocking revelation when I open my DMs and scroll through the spam groups of women claiming that they're prepared to send the nudes for just £1 a month on my OnlyFans account. I can send you pictures of my pocket anus. Rankin recycling the same old gags as he does almost every show. You're damn right. It's another week of this shit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes.
Steady job and a couple extra potatoes. That's all I want.
You're getting on. You're pushing 30, Slugger. You know, it's time to think about getting some ambition.
I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes on Threshold.fm and on YouTube. Dan Hogg is late to the party as ever. Only 7 minutes late today. That's not bad for Hogg. Not bad for Hog Boy. For the Hog Boy special. For Hog Boy Dreams. Hog Boy Dreams is late, but you know it's fine. We're a sort of an equal opportunities radio station, so that means that you're allowed to turn up late. But you just have to just not fucking mention the USB 3, all right? Or you get the bans, okay? What do you mean I'm looking homeless? Fuck you, Lee. Lee's banned. Okay, right, straight up. There we go. That's the first ban of the week. Put user in timeout. There we go. I'll suffer no dissent. Okay, I'm gonna go back to last week. People getting away with stuff. Okay, there was some more USB 3 banter, you know, more people saying that I'm AI, some people saying that I don't even exist in reality, that I've never existed, and if you go back and listen to my dubstep back catalogue, it's clearly the work of someone that didn't exist. That may or may not be true, but, okay, right, look, do I just drop the ban hammer a few more times already? Look, let's just get on with the show, okay? Guys, parents, horror after bumping into daughter and son-in-law at swingers party. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this will be today's news of things that never actually happened. But, you know, we'll find out, won't we? See what we think. There's going to be a new game that we're going to play later, which is entitled Cuck or Hero, on a news story that I've found. And we can all, you know, make a decision, you know, along those dimensions. Oxfam shop assistant offers 40 quid sex sessions to customers in staff room. Yes, now if that doesn't sound like a coffee and memes story to me, I don't know what does. Wesley, what do you got to say for yourself? I'm here, I'm queer, and you will never take my Second Amendment rights. You're damn right. No way. I'm thinking that, you know how Trickstar Radio is now the official radio station of the Flat Earth movement? Maybe Threshold could be like the official radio station of those sort of Second Amendment nuts. You know, I know we're in England, we don't have gun rights over here. I mean, you can get a shotgun. Apparently, it's not that difficult. But you know, you got to jump through a few hoops and that. Maybe I could use this platform to really, really promote some sort of pro-gun stuff. Don't know how you'd feel about that. I mean, I'm not pro-gun as such, but I'm just looking for an angle. You know, you've got to have an angle, haven't you? My angle of, well, you know, things are complicated. I don't really know. Anyway, CBD probably doesn't work. That is not, you know, if you're trying to push that as an agenda, it's a fool's errand, really. You've got to have something. Take quite an extreme position. Could be anything. The position itself is not important because, you know, opinions don't matter. Like, thoughts are irrelevant. Life is of little to no consequence. So really, the actual position in and of itself is irrelevant. However, you've just got to have a really strong position and push that as hard as you can for cash. See, it seems like what a lot of people are doing on the internet at the moment. Invent an enemy, then create some sort of sensationalist, slightly sort of fake news about this enemy in order to garner financial support. How have I ended up going down the brand on this? I'm supposed to be talking about Oxfam shop assistants offering cash for dick. No, dick for cash. No. What's she doing? Cash for vag. It's a simple cash for vag buyback system. You know, like the Right, who's the enemy here? The vag or the cash? Let's work it out. Let's break this down. Okay, so what's the enemy here? The vag or cash? Is she just incredibly selfless, and she's just such a company woman for Oxfam that she is just trying to raise money for Oxfam's causes in any way possible, And if that means, a cash for vag situation, a cash for gash situation in the staff room, so be it. That's dedication to a cause. That is the kind of dedication for something that I will never have for anything. That's the kind of gumption and get up and go that we need more of, frankly, in this society. Yeah, if we're going to pull this dystopian reality back from the brink into some sort of workable, to use a metaphor, workable erection, the society at the moment is effectively a pill willy, a flaccid pill willy of a society that needs to get some rigidity, that needs to get some chutzpah, some gumption, some spunk. Because what happens, as that elderly Irish lady explained in that 1980s sex video, that the reason for the erection is that it's the penis filling with sperm. So that's what this country needs, yeah? This country needs to fill itself up with spunk and bloody well get some structural integrity to it. Yeah? And then maybe we'll get the Brexit that we want. What sort of Brexit do you want? Oh, Brexit. Fucking hell. I don't know whether or not... Look, whatever Brexit you want, you'll get it, okay? Whether or not that's no Brexit, hard Brexit, soft Brexit, turgid Brexit, tepid Brexit, double XL Brexit, ass Brexit, Brexit eating an ass on stage at Burning Man, Brexit having a rib removed so it can suck its own dick. Any kind of Brexit you want is possible if only we could maintain a proper erection in our society. This would be a good advert for an erectile dysfunction drug right now. Blue Chew, go to all the podcasts that I listen to these days. They are basically podcasts that, and it would be the same with this one really, that the only people prepared to advertise on the podcast are for boner pills, boner pills, lube, male sex toys, and CBD oil. And I don't really think I could be advertising CBD oil on this station. There would be a double standard. Although, listen, everyone has a price, right? I could do a complete U-turn on my opinions on CBD oil for the right price. So anyone that's out there who runs a CBD oil company, any kind of snake oil company, yeah, Rankin has a price. I'm here. I'll bend over the table now. If you've got a bundle of rolled up tenors big enough to satisfy my anus, I'll take it. Yeah, I don't care what's on the other end of that rolled up wad of tenors. Yeah, just get it in there. All right, I've got bills to pay. Yeah, I've got a missus to keep in gin and stockings. You know what I mean? Life's tough out there for a pimp. Oxfam assistant offers 40 quid sex sessions to customers. A charity shop worker has been offering sex for cash in an Oxfam store. It has been reported. Zara Elmore, 32, allegedly sneaked clients into and charging them for sex right while working as a volunteer in the shop. That's a very badly constructed sentence. Who wrote this? Tiffany Lowe. Come on, Tiff. The former sex worker had promised Oxfam's chief that she had quit the industry when she took on volunteer work, according to the Daily Star. She better not be pocketing that money. That money's supposed to go to Oxfam. I mean, Oxfam have not been shy about accepting ill-gotten gains in the past, but a leaked text message shows Zaina had been secretly advertising cut price 15-minute quick sex for 40 quid. She's a canny lass. This is the kind of predatory capitalism we need to get this country back on track. At the Didsby store in Manchester, which sells for second-hand clothes. This is really bad. I mean, the Mirror is one of the biggest websites, the biggest news sites in the world, which sells for second-hand clothes, books, and bric-a-brac. Brick and brac? It's bric-a-brac. Fuck. Anyway, Oxfam guy. This is not delivered. What's going on here? This is confusing. Anyway, doors. I'll meet you at the back door, let you in and take you to staff room. I've done a few jobs there. It's so easy. I do volunteer work. Got make some money and have some fun. Lol. Well, Oxfam, but that's not been delivered. So how are you replying to the lol? Well, Oxfam helps those living in poverty. Ha. Yes, Saturday is great for me. Let me know what time is good for you. How much is it? Sorry, busy day yesterday. It's 40 for 15-minute quickie. She must be good to know that she can, get stuff done in 15 minutes. She is a bit, slightly, bit wonky in the eye department. That's fine, though. Well, there you go. There you have it. Boss-eyed. As we all know, boss-eyed women make the most passionate lovers. So, yeah, 15 minutes is probably even probably more than required. Oxfam, they state here on the shop window that they grow vegetables. I presume that's an erection gag. Fills classrooms. Don't know where they're going with that one. Builds wells. It could be a vagina joke. Empowers women. Again, a joke about sex work. And fights poverty. Another joke about sex work. The Daily Star Sunday caught. Oh wow! She's got snared by a Daily Star sting. Snared by a Daily Star sting. God, you'd be gutted, wouldn't you? Not even like a Guardian sting or something, or you'd take the Express. The Daily Star. This is the sort of thing you'd see the Daily Star getting behind, though, surely. The Daily Star Sunday caught Zaina greeting one of her clients around the back of the store while her managers were on a break, all manning the till. She kissed and hugged the man. Okay, she's a kissy lady of the night. That's unusual. She kissed and hugged the man before showing him to the store, and the man left the store around 15 minutes later. This must take some sort of award for worst written article for a long time. She allegedly told her client in a text message seen by Mirror Online, "I'll meet you at the back door and let you in, take to the staff room. I've done a few jobs there, so easy, blah, blah, blah." We've read all that. Wow, is that her? She looks very different in all the pictures. That's a really cursed image. Can we get it all in at once? No. Why are you in a child's tiny ball pen in a bikini? But those curtains, the radiator, everyththing about... Why is that a game... Or is this a child's birthday party? She allegedly offered sex to clients at the charity shop. What is going on here? Why? So, help me out. Someone. Please. What? Why? Okay, so just for people listening, this is a photograph taken of the lady. She's in a bikini, and she is indoors, sat on the floor in a child's ball pen, but it's for a baby because it's tiny. You would only fit... I mean, she's obviously quite small, but it's maybe the 2 foot by 2 foot square, this ball pond. And she's got a bottle of champagne in one hand. It's probably sparkling wine. A glass in the other. A lanyard with keys on it around her neck. There are cans of Smirnoff Ice next to her. And she's got quite a brutal haircut. He's in front of a radiator. There's some very bad sort of 1980s curtains, possibly 70s curtains in the background. It looks like it could be a 2-star hotel or something. It is a truly cursed image. And there's also there's a I don't know what you would call that thing, but part of a game where you get a tennis ball and then 2 sort of discs. There are 2 discs. Each person holds 1 disc, and it has Velcro on the disc. And you throw the ball, and you catch it on the Velcro disc. There's one of those there. So it sort of has an insinuation that it's at a child's party, yet she's in a bikini, indoors. I don't understand. Anyway, it is understood that Zaina, who has been on the Jeremy Kyle show, started volunteering at the shop 2 years ago. She revealed in the programme last year how she had slept with a co-op funeral worker after he booked her to come to the funeral home. Zaina had previously admitted she tried to quit the sex industry several times, but said she struggled to find employment elsewhere because of her past. Don't tell people you're a former sex worker. That's nobody else's business. The incident is the latest in a string of embarrassments for Oxfam. So I'm guessing here she's not giving the cash to Oxfam. The cash is going in the back burner. Oxfam has faced an 18-month investigation following allegations that its aid workers used prostitutes following the 2012 2010 earthquake in Haiti. Yeah, that's pretty horrendous, that story. The regulator said that in the 142-page report that the charity failed to investigate claims against a charity boss that children as young as 12 or 13 were victims of sexual misconduct. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, yeah, as I say, a lack of rigidity, a lack of structural integrity in the erection of society will lead to this sort of madness. Or did I say that this sort of madness was the answer to our crumbling society? I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember any of my own opinions. This is why I care so little about other people's opinions, is because I don't even care about my own. Okay? How can you possibly be expected to give a toss about what anyone else thinks if you can't even straighten up what you have in your own twisted mind tank? Jesus Christ. Anyway, shoe throwers. What have we got? Holy Moly by Document 1. Vaporize by Malix. Plastic Velvet. Amos Remix by Survey. Tension from Blaine Stranger. Dreams and Patterns, Carlito and Addiction. Another one off the Mean Teeth, Bring Back the LP, Don't Mention the Artwork LP, track called Shut 'Em Down. Nice bit. Other side of that Dub Physics release, Cold Love by Polar and Bryson. Plenty of bits to be getting on with this week. Let's have the Document 1 bits off their album, imaginatively entitled Document 1. So it's called Holy Moly. Wow, what did Kieran post and then delete? Followed up by, that was a bit strong in retrospective. And then Dan saying, wow. This is a good tune. I'm a fan of this. I feel you could double drop it with something quite nicely. This is Holy Moly by Document 1. Yeah, looks like Kieran's pleading the fifth. Yeah, sure. That's Holy Moly by Document One off their album Document One. Go and buy it. It's on Shogun. They're nice boys. They're lovers. They love each other very passionately. They do stuff that, you know, is quite extreme. You know, stuff that would make a 50-year-old Vietnamese prostitute wince in disgust. But that's fine. You know, in a loving, consensual relationship between two adults, why shouldn't they? You know, why shouldn't they? You know, I agree. You know, I just don't envy who has to clear up the mess. You know, that's all I'm saying. Woman's drunken subway order is so weird, worker takes pic of it. This is news. This is news, ladies and gentlemen. Amelia Ward of the Lad Bible says it's news and has put it in the community section of Lad Bible. The heart wants what it wants, and if that is an olive, cucumber, and cheese subway, then so be it. Okay, yeah, that is slightly weird. Anyway, it certainly amused the sandwich artist who made it. But one woman's drunken order was so well weird that even the guy behind the counter at the sandwich chain had to take a photo of the unusual creation to effectively shame her for her unusual drunken order. As he has posted it on Instagram with, "Who orders a Subway like this?" That is pretty funny. 1 foot long cucumber, olive, and cheese. That is weird, actually. And again, I'm not saying that she's committed any crimes. I'm just saying a cursory glance at her browser history might be an idea. I can't imagine there's too much more to this story, really. Anna, 20 from London, was on the infamous Otley Run, a heavy AF pub crawl in Leeds with her friend. As anyone who's undertaken the endeavour will know, it's not an activity to be taken lightly, and various precautionary measures are required to make it to the end without collapsing. And that's where Subway comes in. Having been touring the city's best boozers since 3 p.m, Anna and her pal did the only sensible thing, made a pit stop for food at 8:30. And I will say that's a smart choice for food. An item with significant stodge to just generally slow down the booze absorption is a smart move. Explaining her unconventional choice, vegetarian, Anna told Lad Bible, we were both pretty tipsy and asked the workers how it worked. What? I told them I'd never had a sub before. They were really nice. We were just joking for a while before we ordered. Ha ha ha. We joked. So far, so good for Anna. But that's when the weirdness began. Okay, do we need what sort of music do we need here? Sad music, strange music, dark, depressing music, strange music. Strange music. Come on, YouTube. What have we got? Just the Stranger Things music. That'll get me pulled. Tech 9. No, it's not going to work, is it? Okay, let's just do sad music. Da-da-da, oh, I don't know where it's gone now. Could be anywhere. Oh, here it is. So far, so good for Anna, but that's when the weirdness began. She continued, I only wanted a cheese and cucumber sandwich, which made them laugh. And he kept offering me more fillings and sauces and the like. Then I saw the olive sauce like, those two, please. Yes, you read that right. Cucumber, olives, and cheese. All on the same piece of bread. The olives were just a very drunk rogue choice, but it kind of works, not. Anna admitted. The subway worker who was making the sandwich was obviously perplexed by the strange combo, and even asking Anna, even asking Anna if he could take a picture of it. There he is, DG Kuma. She continued, "The workers was like super friendly and that were bantering with me and my friend. A man serving them asked if he could take a picture." Anna shared the photo on Twitter, writing, "First time in Subway, and the worker took a picture of my order. Am I doing something wrong?" Unsurprisingly, she racked up likes in no time. So much so that Subway even tweeted saying that it was a quote-unquote masterpiece. Masterpiece might be pushing it, but you can't knock her originality. You do you, Anna. You do you. In fact, when asked if she would change her mind if she had her time again, Anna explained that she stands firm with her choice. Finally, some fucking principles in this world. She laughed. "I'll stick with cheese and cucumber! Maybe get olives on the side next time." No, listen, guys. Look, if you had some tomatoes in there as well, and, alright, let's try and stick with vegetarian, and I don't know, hummus. I don't know if it would be that weird. I think the addition of tomatoes would tie the entire thing together. Or if you had tuna in there, it would just be a simple tuna melt. You have tuna and cucumber all the time, you have tuna and olives. It's a classic niçoise. You could even put egg in there, and presumably that would be okay. Fucking sandwich artists. Jesus. I know you can't do much with your gender studies degree, but there's no need to shame customers online. Decent, honest, God-fearing, drunk customers. Drunk northern customers. They're just out to try and do a pub crawl at any decent God-fearing member of this fucking dystopian nightmare. Anyway, 2 men charged for stealing blind buskers' change. Now, I'm gonna take an unpopular position here, and I'm saying that we should steal more blind buskers' change. Now, wait. But if they are really blind, give it back. I just think that it would be fair. It's fair to test, because I think there might be some grifters out there who are not really blind, who are trying to make a pound note by pretending to be blind. And I think if you went up to steal the cash, it would rumble them. And so obviously if they didn't notice, then you have to give it back. That's the rules. But, I mean, that's the way to test, right? You know? You don't go up, clicking in the face, all of that routine. No. Try and steal the cash. God, and they got it on video. 2 men have been sent down for robbing a blind busker who plays in the street in North Wales. I'm obviously only joking, but that's a real dick move, right? Sort of as dick move as it gets. No, I mean, obviously there's much worse things you can do, but you know what I mean. So why were they being filmed? What, are they just looking shady? Oh, guys, what's going on? All right. Oh, have they got it? I don't know, I'm skipping about here, mate. Oh, yeah. Coming in for it. They're they're kind of scoping the joint. It's 2 fellas. One's got a hoodie on, shaved head. Another one, a sort of sports jacket, shell suit, I guess. And they look dodgy. Why are they being filmed, though? I don't understand. Is someone just saying those 2 look dodgy? Let's film them. Let's get eyes on them. Maybe they think they're fit. Maybe this is a girl filming. She's like, "This guy's so fit. Oh my god, I'll send that to Sharon. She'll think they're fit. Look at the guy with shaved head. He's fucking hot. Look at those jeans. They're sort of relaxed fit. Oh, so fit. Oh, while he's smoking, he's hard. Only hard people smoke. You don't smoke if you're a pussy. Come on, nick his stuff then. Come on, we ain't got all day." Guy's playing a guitar. He's just doing his thing. I mean, are they gonna try and do it like a sort of cat burglar, or are they just, he's just having it. He's just scooping the change out. He's taking all his sweet time. He is Wow, he really is just taking his sweet time to scoop it all up, just give it to his mate, and now they're giving some of it to him to make it look like they were giving him money, but fabulous. What? Why is it being filmed? I don't understand. This is okay. Well, anyway, let's. Chris Chadwick Parnell, who regularly plays on the streets of Bangor Town Centre, was targeted by thieves in what a judge described as an appalling case. Gary Williams and Alan Forthgill stole Chadwick Parnell's change from his guitar case that had been given to him by passers-by throughout the day. In shocking footage, the pair can be seen approaching him playing outside of W.H. Smith's. Crown Court heard that they deliberately took advantage of a blind man, with Judge Hugh Rees saying, "This is how low drugs have made you both stoop. Don't blame the drugs, blame the people." Forthgill, 43, took coins out of the case right in front of the busker before handing it over to Williams, and then for some reason put back 4 quid of the money, which was just a small amount compared to what they took. Williams, 51, denied stealing, but was found guilty and sentenced to 30 months. Forthgill admitted theft and was jailed for 26 months. Judge Hugh Rees said they took advantage of a blind man. They both lied in an interview, one blaming the other. Classic. Your previous convictions are truly appalling. You're both deliberate thieves. I want to know more about the filming, though. What's going on there? Why is it... there's no more. Don't know. Oh dear. But to restore your faith in humanity, a crowdfunder was started for the busker, making him over 1,600 quid. Oh, that's nice. He explained how he was overwhelmed by well-wishers who have donated, saying that the fact that so many people have come up to me and supported me is heartwarming and humbling. I thought I was just some guy, but it seems I've made an impression on people. Sweet. In a victim impact statement, Mr. Chadwell Panel explained how it had worsened his condition. He suffered with being attacked as a child. Oh, no. He said, when I was 10 years old, I was stabbed. God, poor lad. A lad walked up to me and asked if I was the blind one and stabbed me in the chest. And that's why I have PTSD. Jesus Christ. Man, some people get dealt a rough hand, no? Sometimes that can get in the way and something really minor will trigger it. Even someone touching me. I don't like being touched by strangers. Yeah, I don't feel safe to work outside anymore. Well, poor lad. Well, I'm glad the, crowdfunder got him a bit of wedge. Poor boy, though. Poor bloody boy. Right. Malix, let's do this. Malix, Vaporize EP. It's called Vaporize. It's the title track. What label's this on? Bad Taste, I think. Sure.
You're gonna vaporize, 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 vaporize.
Oh, Joseph Humphreys, you're right. Q Lazarus would have been a much better choice of music for that last one.
You're gonna vaporize.
Well. Vaporised by Malix. It's a naughty bit. Some real thought has gone into that outro. My days. Well, that's certainly one outro of the week already. I think, wow. For many, the outro is merely an afterthought. Merely a fleck of sputum on the pavement of your mixdown. But not Malix. No. He's chosen a different path. He's chosen to take the bull by the horns, to really eat the ass of the outro. Really grip that ass by both cheeks and just dive in. Not like that pathetic excuse for ass eating as performed by Flume on stage at Burning Man. That was, never have I seen such non-committal ass eating. That's really dipping your toe into the ass, isn't it? I mean, that would have been better. Really. Oh, God, look like a hamster nibbling a little bit of broccoli. No. You need to grab that ass by both cheeks and drive that tongue in there. Okay, guys? Flume, if you want to ring into the show, I can discuss techniques with you. If you're looking to better your technique. If you are, maybe you're not. Maybe you don't care. I care. Okay? I care about your technique. Yeah? Because there are a lot of young people out there that look up to you, as a role model for eating ass. And if you're in there with that, it reminds me, reminds me of the leaked revenge porn of Talisa from N-Dubs, of her giving a blozzer to a young gentleman. And people were not appalled by the fact that there was a video circulating of her blowing a guy. They were appalled by her very poor technique. And this is in many ways that for the EDM generation. So no one cares. No one is outraged by the eating of the ass. It's only the poor technique surrounding the ass eating. Look, Flume, there are people out there looking up to you. I don't want to say kids, but kids over 16. Okay? Young adults looking up to you, not just for, production and DJing, tips, tricks, inspiration, but to be inspired to eat that ass, to really clap those cheeks. Okay, so please do better. Thanks. Elon Musk isn't happy with the size of his rocket and wants one twice as big. So here we have, as Jasper Hamill an article as a Jasper Hamill article gets, adding to the long list of dick puns that Hamill cannot resist when it comes to an Elon article. There you have it. Elon Musk isn't happy with the size of his rocket and wants one twice as big. Like many men, Elon has a pet name for his rocket and is worried it's not big enough. Pathetic. Now the billionaire has shared insecurities about the girth of his mighty vessel and vowed to do everything he can to make it larger. We're talking, of course, about the SpaceX Starship, which was once known as the big fucking rocket and could one day travel to Mars. On Twitter, Elon gave a frank look at the booster section of his rocket, Starhopper, undergoing testing in Boca Chica, Texas. He then begrudgingly admitted that it was just 9 meters wide, but promised his next spaceship would be bigger. Probably 80 meters for the next-gen system. Yep, big pip. He vowed before sharing details of upcoming testing milestones. Aiming for 20k in flight, October, and orbit shortly thereafter. Yep, sure. He added, Starship update be 26th September, 28th September, anniversary of SpaceX, yep, reaching orbit, Starship MK1, yep, fully assembled by that time, Gonna go to Mars, yep, want to shag on Mars, yep, repopulate Mars, sure. Last week, Musk's SpaceX has pulled off a successful test flight of the Starhopper, Mars rocket prototype, which saw it soar higher than ever before. But the incredible feat of human ingenuity also caused disruption for people living nearby, with residents reporting disturbances to their day-to-day lives. Slowly rose to a height of 152 meters above its launch pad in Brownsville, Texas, and propelled itself 198 meters eastwards onto an adjacent landing platform, completing a successful low-altitude test of SpaceX's next-generation Raptor engine. Elon wants humanity to become an interplanetary species, and the Raptor engine is designed to power the early stages of his epic mission. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, archaeologists find ancient skeleton buried with 2,100-year-old iPhone. Yeah, it's about the same size as an iPhone. It appears to have some buttons on it. All looks fake to me. I mean, that skeleton very much looks like it's just been placed there along with this thing. I say hoax. I call hoax. Anyway, archaeologists were stunned to discover a quote-unquote iPhone buried with the body of a woman in a grave which they believe to be over 2,000 years old. The burial site is located in the Russian Republic of Tuva and is known as the Russian Atlantis. For most of the year, the area remains underwater, draining only in the months of May and June, when researchers get the opportunity to study the area. They have named the woman Natasha, and the black rectangular object, which is decorated with Chinese wushu coins, as an iPhone, according to the Siberian Times. The object is, in fact, a rather large belt buckle. Oh, well, fuck you lot, then. Yeah? It's really led us down the garden path on this one. And the coins which decorate it are believed to have been minted around 2,137 years ago. The area is of particular interest to archaeologists who have previously discovered graves dating back to the era of Genghis Khan. Yeah, nice iPhone. Along with Natasha, the grave of a leather designer, initially thought to be a priestess, has also been found. Dr. Marina Kilonovaskaya from the St. Petersburg Institute of Material History Culture described the site as of scientific sensation. She said her archaeological expedition team was incredibly lucky to discover the ancient burial site, which has avoided being found by grave robbers. Lovely. Someone has commented, she died waiting for a signal. Very funny. Mark Richard Milton, who is often in the comment section, says, it does not even look like an iPhone. So which retard thinks it does? Even the archaeologist knew it was a belt buckle, albeit an unusual one. Okay. All right, pal. That won't need to be on constant charge. From iPhone to diephone. Chinese wushu coins. Wouldn't that make it a Huawei? Well, good to see that the comment section is as rabid as ever. Oh, God. Just goose beheading festival sees men in boats try to decapitate bird. Jesus Christ. The fuck is going on? Oh, God. All the stuff down the sides. Always so grim. Oh, not good. Boris tells Irish PM, I want a deal, as Brexit backlash continues. So what's going on with Brexit and the government? All fine? All good, is it? Everything going according to plan? Everything, no disagreements? Yeah, no arguments? No, everything's still on track? Yeah, 31st of October, all going well, guys? Yeah, sure. How about a general election? Come on, Jeremy. Wasn't there a report that Dominic Cummings had been spotted, like, walking around Parliament with a glass of wine? drunkenly saying things to Corbyn like, come on, Jeremy, why won't you call a general election? Come on, let's have an election, Jeremy. Oh, God. It's ridiculous. It's kind of like the parliamentary equivalent of like the end of the office Christmas party where it's just a complete chaos and carnage, and like everyone's going to wake up the next morning and go, oh, fucking hell, I hope I still have a job. Oh, God. What a nightmare. What a bloody nightmare. Anyway, look, fuck that shit. Let's have this Carlito and Addiction bit. It's a nice little soother for the end of the show. It's called Dreams and Patterns. Plays Carlito and Addiction. It's called Dreams and Patterns. It's a Saturday night special and a half. Ollie, just realised I didn't reply to you yesterday. I was in the process of having my car towed, so yeah, that was a thing. Congratulations on your blue belt, my boy. As much as it pains me deeply to see you be promoted to the same level as me, although I will remind you, I'm two-stripe, a legit two-stripe blue belt. Well done, brother. You're a good boy. It's the end of the show, guys. That was a fun show for a Monday. I enjoyed that in many, many ways. Yeah, be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for more coffee and memes. Things I'm aiming for this week, although I don't know whether or not they will all come to fruition. I goddamn hope they will be. Another Jungle Ate My Hamster, another Whiskey and Memes. There'll be Rankins Records on Thursday. Of course, sorry about the lack of shows last Thursday. It was a week of pure chaos last week. So this week is going to hopefully be a little bit more relaxed and I can focus on catching up with some work, get some Rankins Records podcasts up. I've sort of given up all hope on the app. Well, no, not all hope. There's a little sliver of hope left. I mean, it will. I don't know what to say. There's a where developers. There we go. This is what I think about it.
Developers. 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 Yes.
Yeah, this.
Developers. 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 Developers.
He said I'm banging my head against the wall.
Developers. 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 Yes.
No. What is going on here? Was this some sort of Microsoft cult?
Developers. 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 Developers.
Is he okay?
Yes.
So he's having a breakdown. Look at him. Jesus. He's just finished at the bukkake party. Wow. Guess he's wearing a vest under there. Yeah. Anyway, I'm promising nothing in terms of, well, look, under promise, over deliver. Let's just put it that way, guys. Thank you to everyone that is supporting this insane mess on Patreon. Greg Cornford, Oliver Hooper, Tom Ryan, Reece Mosson, Squidgy Beats, Pauly Hutton, Ciarán R, Kedzierski, Matty Tomkins, Dave Long, Joel Potter, Colm Murphy, Sam Howard, Tony J, Richard Patterson, Tom Camm, Stephen Harris, Matthieu Boulard, Jeroen Van Thunderbutt, Mike Pye, Lily Unsub, Richard Franks, Thomas Hall, Chode Ryder, John Finison, BDR Crew, Peter Blatchford, Austin Grief, Cooper, Gennady Lightfield, James Parry, Hendo Bartendo, Lady Swiftington, Lee and the Menace Underwood, Dan fucking Morris, Guy With No STDs, Josh Williams, Rob Humphrey, Shibby T, Coco Shiva, Dan Elton, Taran Wilmore, Mr. Pope, Doppelganger Sergeant, actually superior to drum and bass, Kris Breaks, The Build, Karissa Barthelson, Odin Bates, Lee Fuller D, Jandil Gemby, Flaxis, Matt Wright, Grant Sullivan, Tom Robertson, Dab Smasher, Connor Smythe, Kevin Kaiser, Chris Shaw, Ranking Makes Uplifting Vocal Trisounds under the alias Cosmic Waft. Keep it cool, keep it cool, tool in the pool, mode of pool, tool, pull the pool. Nick Brock, Sean Simpson, Robin Carter, Dana, Sarah Hunt, The Hitch Muffs, L Tech, Willay, Ben Virgo, Dan Tweedley, Biz Alizar, Big Watch, My Hill, Mighty Danny, Nick Fleming, Carl Lewis, Gordon and Liz, Carl Williams, Tom Skipper, Unfortunately it's George DC, Anthony Sharp, Claudia Lushmere, Benish, Dren Roche, Timid, John Forsyth, Anderson, Pearson, Godlike, and MC Hammer, Daddy. Thank you, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow at 10. Oh, and I've got to do my bloody Threshold All-Stars mix bit and stuff. There's stuff to do. There is stuff to do. Guys, I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. You're all wonderful humans, even the ones of you that aren't. So that's fine. Okay, I love you. Goodbye.